Good morning, Year 2, and welcome to your lesson for Wednesday morning. And we are finishing off our Flat Stanley for the week with the next section. Stanley has been trying to catch these thieves and finally missed the dart, and the police have arrived. So we're going to see what happens next. But first, we're going to start with a small warm-up. Okay, so there's a small section here and then just a couple of questions to answer. It's all about being vegetarian and being vegan. Okay, so I'm going to read it to you, and then from that you're going to tell me, what does being vegetarian mean and what does being vegan mean? What's the difference? Okay, there are a huge number of different diets that people choose to follow for many different reasons. Being vegetarian means that you do not eat any meat or fish. Vegetarians still eat dairy, for example, milk and cheese. Vegans do not eat any fish, meat, or any meat products. Strict vegans also do not use meat products. For example, they may choose not to wear leather shoes. Okay, so what does being vegetarian mean and what does being vegan mean? And can you tell me the difference? Pause the video, have a go. Okay, so being a vegetarian, literally asking for what it means. So you do not eat any meat or fish, okay? Whereas vegans do not eat any fish, meat, or any meat products, okay? So there's just that slight differentiation. You could also have mentioned how vegetarians still eat dairy, whereas vegans don't, okay? Right, let's move on. So we are focusing on retrieval as always, taking the answer from the text. We've got our 4 steps. We've got underline the key word. We've got find it in the text. We've got read around it. And we've got write our answer. 4 steps. So, for a while, Stanley Lambchop was a famous name. Everywhere that Stanley went, people stared and pointed at him. He could hear them whisper, "Over there, Agnes, over there. That must be Stanley Lambchop, the one who caught the snake thieves," and things like that. But after a few weeks, the whispering and the staring stopped. People had other things to think about. Stanley did not mind. Being famous had been fun, but enough was enough. And then came a further change, and it was not a pleasant one. People began to laugh and make fun of him as he passed by. "Hello, super skinny," they would shout, and even ruder things about the way he looked. Stanley told his parents how he felt. "It's the other kids I mostly mind," he said. "They don't like me anymore because I'm different, flat." "Shame on them," Mrs. Lambchop said. "It is wrong to dislike people for their shapes, or their religion for that matter, or the colour of their skin." "I know," Stanley said. "Only maybe it's impossible for everybody to like everybody." "Perhaps," said Mrs. Lambchop, "but they can try." Okay, so that's our section for today. Paul Stanley, again, not being treated very kindly by the general public. Not very nice. Right, so you have your quiz to do on Teams. Same as normal with the multiple choices and the true or falses. I would just say, from looking at previous quizzes, a lot of us tend to slip up on those true or falses. Really make sure when it comes to a true or false, you're not just going, "I kind of remember that, so I'm going to put true," or "that doesn't ring a bell." Really read back through the text and be like, can I find those key words? Is what the statement says in the text specifically? Okay, really use your detective eye to skim read and find the relevant text. Okay, and if you get through all that and you've got time, your stretch for today, if you want to challenge yourself, is to write some paragraphs about why it is wrong to make fun of people for being different. Okay, just a couple of paragraphs. Why is it wrong? We all know that it's wrong, but why? All right. Thank you, everyone. I will see you later. Bye.